There's an art to letting people be wrong about you. Not the kind you learn in galleries or classrooms, but the kind you master in the quiet moments when you choose silence over defense. When you let someone's version of you exist without correction, without footnotes, without your frantic editing. They will tell stories about you, you know. Some will paint you as the villain in chapters where you were barely present. Others will worship a version of you that never existed. A portrait, painted in colors you don't even wear. And between these extremes, 1,000 other interpretations will bloom like strange flowers in gardens you'll never visit. Your first instinct will be to correct them, to set the record straight, to pull out receipts and evidence like a lawyer defending a case that matters. But here's what no one tells you. Not every misconception needs your energy. Not every false narrative deserves your truth. Sometimes, the most revolutionary act is to let people sit with their own projections, to let them shadow box with the ghost they've created and called by your name. Because the exhausting truth is this: you could spend your entire life running from person to person, correcting their manuscripts, editing their perceptions, trying to manage the story of you that lives in their heads. But while you're doing that, while you're consumed with their versions, the real you, the actual breathing, growing you, stands neglected, waiting for you to come home. The people who need to know you, truly know you, will do the work. They'll ask questions instead of making assumptions. They'll leave space for your complexity instead of demanding you fit into their simplicity. They'll update their understanding as you evolve because they're more interested in who you are than in being right about who they thought you were. As for the rest, let them have their stories. Let them have their convenient villains and their imaginary heroes. Let them have their gossip and their theories and their elaborate explanations for things they never tried to understand. Your peace is worth more than their accuracy. Your growth is worth more than their approval. Your energy is worth more than their understanding. And the beautiful, terrifying, liberating truth is this: when you stop defending yourself against every misconception, when you stop treating your reputation like a house of cards that needs constant protection, something magical happens. You become free. Free to be complicated, free to be misunderstood, free to change without sending out press releases, free to disappoint people who loved a version of you that was always a cage. So let them be wrong about you. Let them tell their stories. Let them project their fears and fantasies onto the screen of your life. You have more important things to do than manage the mythology. You have a real life to live, and it's so much more interesting than any story they could tell.